A new name. A name symbolizes identity. So a name change definitely symbolizes changed identity. In Judges 6, a young man had an encounter with the Lord. This young man's name was Gideon. This encounter did not leave Gideon the same. As a result, he was asked to denounce the gods of his father. Gideon was asked to tear down the altar of Baal that his father had and instead build an altar to the Lord. On this altar, Gideon was asked to sacrifice a burnt offering with the wood that he had cut from the altar of Baal. The Bible says Gideon took 10 of his servants and did as the Lord had told him. But because he was afraid of his father's household, he did it by night. In the morning, the men of the city searched for the person who had teared down the altar of Baal and the pole that represented the goddess Asherah. They were told that it was Gideon, and so they asked his father to bring him out that he may die. Gideon's father said to all those who stood against him, "Will you contend for Baal, or will you save him? If Baal is God, let him contend for himself." Thereafter Gideon earned the name Jerubbaal, meaning let Baal contend against him. It was no longer timid Gideon, but Baal contender. His encounter with the Lord changed his identity. Gideon would forever be remembered as the one who pulled down Baal's altar. Just like Gideon's encounter with the Lord changed everything, the same happens to us when we encounter Christ. No longer are we slaves to the sin that has kept us bound. Instead, we have been made right with God. We are now called redeemed, forgiven, free, loved, chosen, accepted, bearers of the light. And we have been given a mandate to make known the one who has changed our identity. Like Gideon, we have a new name.